All I keep hearing in my head is all you need is love. And the shirt I'm wearing today says radiate love. So I feel like somebody needs to hear that love is all you need. And all you need is love. All right. What is the message? Ace of Pentacles. Let's see. Please use your discernment to know if this is for you or not. This is a collective reading, okay? It's for entertainment purposes. If you'd like to book a personal, go to my website, betweenbothworlds.org. Oof, the Fool. All right, just know that you are divinely protected and loved, and there's something absolutely amazing on its way to you, or something you've created. I feel like it's going to allow for you to kind of see life in a different way. I feel like you may have been in some sort of construct where there was a lot of like formality to things. I feel like this is about a bit of like freedom to explore new things, new experiences, new people. It might be a fresh start. Okay, Six of Wands. I feel like it's as a result of you overcoming challenges in your life. I feel like you didn't let the challenges overcome you. You overcame the challenges. Yeah, Nine of Swords. I feel like you might be worrying about some things, but maybe it's about putting down the worries. Right? Not everything deserves your energy, your thought. Realizing that like you don't want to create any kind of blockages by worrying about what might happen versus what is happening. Maybe your concerns keep you up at night, or there's some sort of concern about you having, maybe not feeling like you have enough regarding what you need to do. So maybe there's a need to let things go that aren't for you. Let's see. There's a bit of like feeling like something isn't aligned with you anymore, or feeling like you've been left out, or there's some sort of maybe overcoming the challenges of like self-worth or value, and how this might have controlled you before, but I feel like that's what you overcame, right? I feel like you no longer let that rule your life. I feel like you've grabbed a hold of this. Okay, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. I feel like you've allowed your experiences to help you rebuild. I feel like you've rebuilt to a place of stability, security, abundance. I feel like you're very resourceful. You're very responsible. You're someone that people trust. And I feel like you had to start over, and that might have been difficult, right? But I feel like it was necessary, or there is a need to rebuild. I feel like this could be a catalyst for some of that as well. Okay, Eight of Wands. I feel like if you're not busy, you will be. I feel like there's support here. There's guidance here. There's like some sort of like spiritual or religious or belief system that you are persevering through. I feel like if you have some sort of like spiritual business with the Queen of Pentacles and the Hierophant, I feel like you're about to be booked and busy. Okay, I feel like this is an alignment for you. I'm getting like you're activated. So whatever you're doing or what you're being called to do, you could be sharing wisdom, you could be teaching, you could be an energy healer. I feel like some of this is on the path. Okay. I feel like you have overcome quite a bit of challenges. Nine of Cups. I feel like where you're going is where you're meant to be. This is a time for you to like dream big, as well as appreciate all the wonderful things in life. I feel like you're very fulfilled. I feel like where you're going and what you're doing, you find very fulfilling, or you will find it fulfilling. I am getting King of Swords energy, so this could be like an energy that looks out for you, or this can be you maybe receiving an offer from somebody. There's that Ace of Pentacles. You might come across somebody in your travels that may want to create something new with you, or provide you some sort of support or an opportunity that you just can't resist. I'm getting it's like a dream come true. Okay, there's movement here. I'm getting like the Chariot's going uphill. Okay, so this movement's uphill. So yeah, there was a need to persevere through things and stay committed and devoted. I feel like that's being seen in the environment. Okay, with the Nine of Cups, there is somebody who may also be either a guide or a protector of some kind. I feel like this is something that is being extended to you in some way. Page of Swords, I feel like there could be some sort of observing or watching, or there's some sort of new contract coming in here. All right, so this could be as it relates to what you do for work. I do have work. I feel like right now you're in the energy of like investing in things that need your attention. So you may need to focus on things that, you know, affect your physical reality. So there could be like stuff around the home, or there could be things that like need your attention when it comes to your family or even your finances. It's kind of like getting your ducks in a row. I do have the Devil here and the Fool. I feel like you have freed yourself from codependency, any type of energy that might have tried to keep you controlled, manipulated, or in the shadows. Page of Wands. And then we have the Five of Wands and the Hermit. Right now, you protect what you've got going on because you know that there's competition that wants to prevent you from being in your purpose as a spiritual guide or someone who provides guidance. This is you keeping to yourself, knowing that like not everybody wants the best for you. In fact, many energies wanted you in this lack mindset, lack energy. There could be drama or chaos that may have contributed to your concerns and worries. I'm getting it is as a result of this energy that you have been freed from. I'm getting there could be some information coming forward with maybe evidence of maybe what you experienced. So you might be receiving some sort of confirmation or validation about what you thought in the past was going on, and there being truth revealed here. I'm getting with the Wands, the Page of Wands, Page of Pentacles, there could be evidence. Like I feel like people might be receiving this in their phones, or there's some sort of something coming to awareness here. Justice here, as well as Temperance. Yeah, I feel like whoever tried to create an imbalance is receiving their justice. You might receive confirmation of that. I feel like they tried to prevent you from experiencing growth and development when it comes to your financial experience or your earthly experience here with the Pentacles. So this could be your business. All right, so there needs to be some sort of like balancing of the scales here with Justice and Temperance. This is in the physical reality, and then this is in the spiritual reality. Okay, so I feel like there was a lot that was done to affect your experience here. And things are playing out now and bringing balance to the situation. Yeah, Hanged Man. I feel like somebody, I feel like you were an offering in order to somehow, for a group, I feel like they tried to sacrifice your destiny. All right, I'm getting a group of people are now seeing that you're unbothered by whatever they've tried to do. They're seeing that you are living your best life. I feel like there's like this whole communication group thing going on over here. Ten of Pentacles is like, this is your destined path and journey, generational wealth, establishing a legacy here. So I feel like somebody tried to block or create some sort of stagnancy, slow you down as it relates to your destined path and journey. And that's what's playing out here, is the justice in the physical realm as well in the spiritual realm. They no longer can affect you in any kind of way. In fact, what they do is they create burdens for themselves, blockages for themselves. All right. Yeah, I'm getting it's from somebody that you walked away from because they love bombed and entertained others and forced you to walk away from them. I feel like they may want a new opportunity with you because they realize now, once you're gone and no longer in their energy, that all they can do is watch you from afar. Or they are watching you from afar. There's someone here who feels like there's some sort of entitlement to you as well as what you're blessed with. I feel like they feel like entitled to your blessings in some way. That's why you were told to move away from this energy, because they wanted to take from you. There's some sort of contract here that has been completed. Yep, 5 of Cups. Yep, 5 of Cups. I feel like there's this emotional distraught playing out. I feel like it's clarifying the devil over here. I feel like this is as a result of someone feeling like they've lost out in a situation as it relates to maybe their codependency issues. I'm getting like self-control. I'm getting addictions. I'm getting giving into temptation and having it deplete you like you tried to deplete others. I'm getting like somebody tried to deplete you of your energy, and as a result, to save yourself, you had to leave. I feel like you received the truth and it helped guide you away from what wasn't serving you. I feel like there was an energy that you had to step into to cut something and some things out of your life once and for all. And I feel like you don't look back. Okay, you're focused on the present moment and the future. You see clearly now. You have clear knowing. You have strong boundaries. You're no longer giving your energy away for free. I feel like those who try to come against you are now going to learn from you as the magician. You're being seen as the magician. Yeah, they try to create some sort of blockage, some sort of confusion, trying to not provide any truth or clarity to kind of keep you hidden. Keeping the truth hidden. I feel like they went to great lengths to hide their deceit, their chaos. They involved others. There's like multiple I'm getting like multiple attempts to affect your path, your direction. I feel like you're heavily protected by the Most High. Yeah, look at, and then we have the Sun. So what I'm getting is that you received the clarity you needed on who was attacking you and why. And as a result, you were able to move accordingly. You were also able to use the energy they were sending to alchemize it and use it for growth and development and with love. All you need is love. It may have kicked off something for you. And then I have the 3 of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is about growth and development, expansion, being able to build off something. Yeah, I feel like whatever happened, you used it and built off of it. You grew from it. Instead of it having its way with you the way it was intended, you actually used it for your growth and development. I feel like you're a work in progress with the Knight of Pentacles. You may very much be experiencing growth in maybe where you invest your time and energy. You may have a collaboration or project, or you've got multiple projects going on. I feel like we need to complete some projects here. You might be getting some help to complete a project. All right. Wheel of Fortune. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you know, any unfinished business here is being closed out. It's the Wheel of Fortune. I feel like you've completed a lot of cycles here when it comes to love. There's a passionate new love story playing out here for the collective. I feel like you see this as victory and success. I feel like you're being seen as victorious. I feel like whatever you create, okay, is going to be victorious. So if you do have these projects going on in the background, it's like, keep going, okay? Continue to be in your inspired energy. It's like this creative spark. It's like this passionate new beginning. It's like out with the old, in with the new. Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Ace of Wands. I mean, I feel like you have an you have extreme potential. Yeah. Strength card. Rawr. Yeah, like, it's like, when I see the Strength card, I certainly think of the infinity symbol and the number 8 and how relevant that is, and Leo sign. I feel like, you know, someone might be feeling stuck with a Leo or fire sign, but I'm getting like you've shown great commitment to what you're here to do. Like, you haven't wavered, right? You're a devoted, focused, and just, you know, the compassion and the patience you have for yourself and others, being stable, grounded, and secure and confident. Okay, I feel like you are exuding great confidence. I feel like it took a while for you to get here, but you got here. And that's the point, okay? It's not a race, okay? I feel like people may want to try to compete with you and try to beat you to the punch, but here's the thing, like, they're not on your timeline. So they think they're competing with you, but there's no competition, okay? There's no competition in the sense that, like, we're only competing to be better than we were yesterday. We're not actually competing with one another. So somebody is maybe not realizing what Earth School's really about. It's not about competing with other people to be better. It's about being better yourself. And the inspired action you take to be a better person is how you win, right? That's winning, okay? I feel like there's some sort of group of people that need to know this. I feel like they're very much in their like shadow energy here, unresolved trauma. A lot of lying, slandering, defaming, copycat energy. Yeah, look, somebody was most definitely sharing themselves with multiples in whatever way that is. I feel like they did this for money, all right? So somebody might have been like online, maybe searching for people or working with people to exchange monies for some sort of like love exchange or expression of emotion or just player vibes. I'm getting like Casanova energy, or someone thinks they're a Casanova, but they're really not. I'm getting that too. Ace of Pentacles. I feel like somebody thought this was going to be like make them rich. And I feel like they may be looking at their finances and they're like, oh shit, this isn't making me rich. Oh shit, this isn't working out as I anticipated. The World card. I feel like maybe someone even spent money to affect your ability to expand and grow and close something out that you no longer are in alignment with. Like, there's this you reaching a certain level of expertise, and this is you following your heart and faith, and you're expanding and you've been moved on to the next level. I feel like this is like a level up. I feel like people are observing the fact that like whatever you left, you've become better. Okay, so you're emerging as someone who people are admiring, respecting, honoring, maybe even coming to. Yep, Queen of Cups energy here. I feel like somebody might be dealing with a Queen of Cups. Water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Okay, so this might have something to do with a family dynamic or emotional fulfillment. It's like, you know, choosing to be happy regardless of what's going on around you because it's an internal job. Okay, it has something to do with like your own heart. Yeah, I feel like someone may be experiencing their own heartbreak and betrayal and needing to recover, or maybe there's some sort of hidden truth as to someone's role, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, towards depleting someone's energy, creating emotional strife, depression, as it relates to a family dynamic. I feel like somebody may have actually worked with the dark arts to split up a family. Could be this Queen of Cups. Someone may, yeah, then I have the Moon. They worked with others to do this. Okay, Power of 3 here. Somebody did the most to create some sort of disharmony for someone, and I feel like somebody's holding back the truth. Okay, someone's holding back information about what was truly done to this family dynamic by a third party and their friends. Look, Ten of Swords comes out over the Six of Pentacles and the World card, right? Four of Cups. Yeah, I feel like now someone is feeling the same effects. What goes around comes around is what's playing out here. What goes around comes around. Okay. So this is most definitely closing out a karmic cycle here. Against a star. Wow. All right, so a lot of this has to do with someone being activated, initiated, possibly. It's like, you know, in order to go through the awakening and ascension process, there's a need to close out karmic contracts. And that's what I'm getting happened here. As a result of all of this playing out, there's a star energy here that has emerged off of the wheel of karma and into their purpose. And I feel like there was a lot done here to prevent this from happening, okay? All right, a lot of sabotage energy here to prevent this star from being activated and initiated. Wow, all right. Okay. Look at Tower. Over the Lovers, karmic relationship, devastation, rude awakening, cause for change. Oh my, yes, cause for change. I feel like this whole dynamic here is imploding. All you need is love. I feel like you embody the frequency of love. Radiate love. Yeah. I feel like I matched this card today. That's how I feel inside. Okay. And I feel like regardless of their attempts to create a demise for you, which now they're experiencing, this is how you feel about it all. You're in the energy of love and you have so much creative fire inside that you are just enamored, right? I feel like you're just enamored with your experience and you're creating from a beautiful space. And I feel like you took all the necessary steps to get here. No one can claim your success but you, okay? And you have literally created and manifested a beautiful, blissful life for yourself. I feel like this is your energy. This is what you experience on a day-to-day level, is you choosing love, you choosing harmony, and you choosing peace, okay? And you protect this at all costs. You embody divine love. I feel like they may watch you from afar. I feel like there's been a lot of you know, trying to maybe send or create some sort of tricks. I feel like the tricks they sent out for you have returned to who sent them. Okay, so someone very much can be seeing this play out. They may have illusions. They may be seeing things. They may be experiencing things. They may be having like a bit of a, you know, they may be feeling very distracted, like they're having to watch numerous things. They may be seeking outside of themselves. This also can represent like depression and substance abuse. Someone may be using codependency to deal with the downfall of something or the realization of something. I feel like there's some sort of information or proof about someone being with many in some way. That might be what's been a catalyst for this ending to this relationship, partnership. It could be business too. I'm getting like maybe there's some sort of like working for another company or doing something on the side that you shouldn't have been doing, specifically if it involved any kind of like work equipment or something related to work, what you do at work. There's something about something ending as a result of what's been going on behind the scenes, in the shadows even. I don't know, a lot going on with these cards. Queen of Wands. Queen of Wands in her purpose or his purpose might be someone who's very artistic in many ways, like you have this ability, this knack or talent for something. I feel like whatever you feel very strongly in, they want you to follow through with it. Take action towards creating what you want to experience here as the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is very strong-willed, devoted, motivated, inspiring. I feel like you might be someone who's meant to inspire others in some way. You could be paving a new path with this Knight of Wands. High Priestess energy. Page of Cups. Okay. Well, I feel like, you know, this also could be that like somebody might be experiencing a downfall of relationship and seeing and watching you from afar. You might be a creator of some kind. They could be watching you from afar, seeing that you are in your magical self, okay? And they may want to rush towards you. I feel like if anything, you would know this. This shouldn't be the first time you're hearing this. There's some sort of like hidden energy here. There's like this hidden love for you, or there's some sort of like secret admirer that might be watching you from afar, or there's some sort of like stalker. I feel like someone might be a bit like obsessed. I'm not sure. I could go many ways. Six of Cups. All right. Who's this Page of Cups? We have a King of Pentacles. Okay, Earth sign energy. Two of Wands. This is somebody who is very focused on the materialism of this experience, and maybe had a choice to make and might be feeling a bit in the feels about what choices they've made as it relates to where they're at. I feel like they're at a crossroads and they're being asked to kind of like, what's more important to you? Love or material wealth? I feel like there's a bit of realizing that there's a need to rethink our direction here, right? Maybe someone is, I'm getting with the King of Pentacles, this is about like evaluating stability and security. Like, where are you in your life? You know, are you having to start over at this point? You know, and if you do have a chance to start over, You know, what are you prioritizing? What's important to you? There's this call to have like a conscious awareness of things, like, you know, a higher perspective, like a little soul searching is required here. Okay. I feel like somebody's maybe looking a lot of things up, maybe doing a lot of research, maybe someone might be feeling like a soul calling with the Two of Wands. Like maybe they're starting to consider their purpose and they're not really sure what it is. And they very much could be evaluating their life. Okay? I feel like someone is evaluating their life, and maybe their life with somebody at this moment. I do have the Queen of Cups here. You know, I'm kind of being guided towards the Tower. I feel like there's a need to evaluate what's going on and how best to move forward. I feel like there's been a lot of loss here, so and I feel like, you know, maybe they're refusing help that's being offered too. I feel like, you know, there's help if you're willing to accept it, and you don't necessarily have to do it alone. There's resources out there. So I'm getting like there's professional help if you need it. Maybe this is a time to prioritize that for once. Maybe it's been something always there, but there's always something better to do than to, you know, take the healing path. I'm getting like maybe recovery even, you know, going in a different direction than how we've been going. There's a need to kind of like, you know, you have choices. You always have choices. And I feel like someone's maybe also reflecting about choices and where it's landed them so far. So there's that. Someone very much could be experiencing some backlash of what they may have been doing, or they're receiving some sort of like intuitive messaging about how best to move forward away from the rough seas. Oy, okay, so someone is like really going through it, feeling like they're down in the dumps, feeling like, you know, no matter what I do, nothing works out for me kind of energy. And again, like Six of Swords is about a mindset shift. So if that's how you're thinking, nothing works out for me, well, let me tell you, that's exactly what's going to happen. That's going to be your experience. If you feel like nothing works out for you, then guess what? Nothing's going to work out for you. It's that fucking simple. Three of Swords. Yeah. Right? Yeah, because someone is playing games. Someone's playing mind games, okay? And I feel like these mind games are catching up to them. In fact, it's going to put them out. So someone needs to maybe think about what games they're playing because it's not serving them. In fact, there needs to be a shift. You know, I feel like somebody maybe, yeah, and then we have the Seven of Pentacles. So it's like if you're going to send out that negativity, you're going to experience it in the physical realm. This is the Pentacles. It represents Earth. All right? So it's like your mindset affects your reality. Okay? And I feel like you are experiencing the burdens of this now. Okay? So there's a Ten of Wands confirming the Tower and the Lovers. Okay, so I feel like there's been a lot of baggage, karma accrued as a result of, you know, this, you know, energy that is projecting negativity and using words, slandering, lying, defaming, mentally attacking and abusing, lying. I can't say, you know, can't say, lying enough. I feel like it's somebody who thinks that they have more authority or worth than others. I feel like they may think they're better than other people. They may put people down all the time. So this would be somebody who, you know, is tyrannical almost. Okay, someone who abuses their power is what I'm getting. Yeah, they abuse their power and their passion. I feel like they may entertain many in order to feel anything, okay? And I feel like it results from some sort of family situation here. So the Ten of Pentacles. This would be somebody who you dealt with in the past. I feel like, oh, the Six of Cups is coming up because it's as a result of unresolved childhood trauma. That's why the Six of Cups is that way. I feel like it's a pattern that keeps repeating, that this energy here is meant to break. It's part of their contract here is to free themselves and their ancestral line from repeating these patterns over and over again that have been persistent through their family line, okay? And so the Emperor energy, someone is needing to take charge and be a leader, right? Like, be the father that you wish you had, be the mother that you wish you had, be the boss that you wish you had, be the entrepreneur, you know, that you wish you had. All right. Like, maybe a parent was an entrepreneur. You know, my mom became an entrepreneur when she was in her 50s. All right. And what she did was she helped those who couldn't help themselves. And so that's a pattern worth repeating. Doing the right thing, speaking the truth, being your most authentic self. There are laws above man. And I feel like someone's learning what these are. And sometimes we learn the hard way. All right. So there's that. And the phrase, there are laws above man, is actually on my grandfather's tombstone. And that's how I know that phrase, is because it was super important to him to pass that message along. Look at Three of Wands, okay? You're moving on. You're protected this energy. You're protected from this energy. There's a new adventure for you. Okay. You're meant to move on to the next level. Okay. And this is kind of like, you see the whole level below you, right? All the terrain, all the ups and downs, like, you know, things that you would see as like, ooh, I don't know if I would go in that balloon, but you're going to take a risk. Okay. You're being guided to take a risk. I feel like this Ace of Swords is also you calling judgment on the situation. Okay. And then I have the Two of Cups. Yeah. I'm getting that, you know, this was a contract. And then I'm also getting there's a new contract. I feel like there's a new opportunity for you. And they want you to take the risk. Okay. And I'm getting like with the Two of Cups, they're in the upright. We have the Three of Wands. This really does talk about like the power of three and, you know, partnering with somebody who has similar goals, right? There's compatibility here. There's consensus. There's alignment. Yeah, and then we have the Four of Wands. So yeah, I feel like you're being protected from, you know, what's going on in the background that isn't directly related to you. Like, you're not involved in any of this. You were involved in the front end, but your part is done. This energy that I'm picking up on, masculine, feminine, flip it, switch it, doesn't matter. They're going through their lessons, their karmic lessons. I feel like you've learned the lessons, you've moved on. Okay, that's what's being represented. Okay? You've been like studying and integrating whatever you've experienced and learned in whatever way that is. And again, like there's this acknowledgement. This very much could be someone like saying, hey, you know, there's acknowledgement of you grasping what needed to be grasped, right? Karmic lesson learned. All right. Yeah. And this is you celebrating that accomplishment with somebody who has also done the same. Like the both of you are graduating. This is like, you know, your graduation party, you know, it's like a congratulations, right? Seven of Swords. Okay. Ace of Cups. Look at the Seven of Swords. Like this guy's under a bridge, has a shit ton of plans. Like maybe the two plans they should be looking at first are, on the ground here. So, I feel like maybe they get a lot of information from multiple sources and they're not being a leader in their situation. They're being a follower. It might have something to do with work. Maybe who they work with or what's going on at work. I feel like somebody's plots and plans have been like I don't know that he realizes that he dropped these two things. So maybe there's something that someone's going to find. I don't know. Someone's plans. I feel like somebody doesn't have good intentions. Or they're over, don't let the past hold you back is what I'm getting. Yeah, don't let the past hold you back. Okay. Because then we just got judgment. And I was like, okay, I feel like somebody's also being faced with doing a bit of, reflection, right? I feel like there's a lot of maybe feeling like they're overloaded with responsibilities, like there's too much going on and they're not able to handle it, but they blame other people, or I don't know, there's something weird that goes on with this. Maybe somebody's abusive at work or, talks a lot of shit at work, creates a lot of trouble. I feel like maybe there's a lot of judgment at work or someone feels like they have to defend themselves. I don't know. There's something over here. There's also this awakening energy. So I don't know. Let's see. Okay, maybe there's 8 of Pentacles. Oh, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, someone's job's been affected here. 5 of Swords. Oh, yes. All right. 8 of Swords. Lots of swords and pentacles. Yeah, so I feel like 2 of Swords. Goodness gracious. What's this one? 2 of Pentacles. Wow. I feel like there was so much done behind your back. And to try to prevent you from moving on from someone. Okay? I feel like there was a lot of plans. Okay? People made plans to try to keep you stuck in a cage and not doing what you came here to do, okay, whatever this is that you're mastering, and to hold you back from moving on from them. There was so much done behind the back by this nasty person, all right? It could be feminine or masculine, it doesn't matter. I mean, this person did nothing but slice you with the knife themselves. I feel like that's what they wanted to do, but they used everybody else to do it for them. So their hands are clean. So someone manipulated. Okay? Because of their own insecurities. All right? 8 of Swords tells me this is their own self-limiting beliefs, right? They can't be wrong or be at fault or have created anything or be responsible or accountable for it, because that would make them look bad, and they care about what other people think about them. And so they thought that they would sacrifice you in some way, somehow change the narrative, right? Control the narrative even. Bully people so that they don't see you, they don't think that you have anything, you're crazy, you don't know what you're talking about, right? But you knew damn straight what you were talking about the whole time. And now this person wants to come back around because they know they went in the wrong direction, but they've done too much, and so they can't. So now they feel trapped. Look, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Or someone now in their emotions looking back at how things have played out, and now they realize what love is, because they just experienced what love isn't. Oy, oy, oy. Wow. I think you know that to go back to somebody who showed you what love isn't is a bad idea. I don't give a shit who you are, but an Empress is going to be like, no, thank you. Right? You are very much, you know, creating your new life, like totally clear canvas, right? Like you're holding on to something that you're birthing. You're doing it alone. You're happy. You want nothing to do with the past. It's behind you. You're not even in the same reality. All right, so there's that. So you could be a masculine in that feminine energy of creating something new, or, you know, going through a major transition yourself. You know, a lot of us are you know, behind the scenes creating things and getting ready to launch. So I'm getting like there's some of that energy, masculine or feminine, doesn't matter. That's what the Empress energy is kind of bringing up for me. Yeah. Whew. I have the Death card. So this means, you know, that someone's going through an awakening and maybe even an ego death. Okay. There's a major transformation here, changes, okay, and endings. Endings bring new beginnings, okay? So, let's see. Empress came out. Oh, not too many cards left. Empress and Nine of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. Yeah, I feel like, you know, this is, you know, this is you launching or being launched. This is you in your highest timeline, right? Creating and manifesting the life that you desire, especially with those who align with you, those who want to celebrate with you, not compete with you and try to take you down, because they're envious of the work that you've been doing. And sometimes we mirror back to people what they need to see for themselves. And sometimes, you know, there's backlash to that. And so you may have learned to be the mirror, but not the punching bag. So congratulations for figuring that out. And your energy is priceless. You have a lot of love to give, and you know that you deserve to receive it in return. And I feel like you're not settling for shit, and you're enjoying your life, and you're grateful and thankful. That's awesome. I love that. I have no idea where these cards are going. What's next? I feel like behind that is, you know, obstacles for people to overcome for themselves. And hopefully some of these obstacles, you know, result in healing. Okay. And, you know, healing their heart and overcoming challenges and doing it with the ability to build from scratch. Like there's always an opportunity to try again. Right. And so that's what's playing out here, is that you had an opportunity to try again. So you are a walking example of this process, okay? Many of us who have been through this process are holding the light for those who are going through it now, or it's being kind of kicked off. And so a lot of times we, you know, we get to help others along the way. So if you're feeling called to help others, then, you know, you'll know when it's time to do that if you're feeling that. So sending you guys lots of love. Whew, heavy reading today, and I'll see you on the next one.